got my blue. Let's get to talking. This is gonna be new. Welcome everybody. This your boy Eskino Fly. As you can see, I'm under new management. No longer if I'm in my room in the walls. I got a little place that I can like do films in. Shout out to my baby sister, who is also photography. She's also do dope work. She does a lot of dope stuff. I want to be talking about what's been going on in the world in general, especially what's been happening this week. Now, we're going to have a podcast, as you know. We're going to be talking about this, but there's things that I just want to get out. And one thing is, to the people that are like Amanda Seals, that tells people, I'm not a teacher. You have Google. You know those people goes, you have Google, use it. I had to learn it too. Here's the thing, you're right. Anybody who believes in that philosophy, you are right. You are not a teacher. My thing is, a lot of people is not going to say. But one thing I've always noticed is that you might be the one that they want to learn from. Some people don't want to learn from other people. All right, I have to understand this a long time where even though I suck at explaining shit, people have come to me for advice. People have come to me for explanation. I have to explain, especially in debate, I have to explain myself why things are like this, especially in debate terms. I feel like if you're going to tell me an information and I ask you for it, I want you to know how much you know about it or how much rhetoric, because I can probably learn from you. Probably don't have time to Google shit. I want to learn it from you. I've always been like that. I actually hate when people say look it up. I said, no, I asked you. If you don't want to tell me all this stuff, I asked you. And that's the kind of person I am. Because I know if someone asks me this, I'm at least give you information I know. That way, you at least have some head start or at least know what to look for when you look up for stuff. Granted, none of y'all are teachers. I understand. A lot of people, as black people, we hate teaching. How many times have we told white people about slavery? How many times have we told white people about police brutality? How many times have we told white people about the systematic racism that is? Plenty of times. And you know what's funny? We're going to keep telling them. Even though we're not teachers, we are going to keep telling these people. You know why? Because some of them, they really want to know. And some of them really don't have time to Google shit. So maybe when they come to you and you're the one with the answers and all that other stuff, I feel like it's always good to flex your knowledge on someone to make them, maybe, I don't know, someone could inspire. But I understand in this time, you don't really feel like teaching. You're angry. I get it. A lot of people are angry. Redirect them to someone that's willing to teach. Because there's always people willing to teach. Google is sometimes not your best friend. I keep telling people that. Yeah, some Google might get you somewhere, but as someone that's Google shit, I've seen a lot of websites that would not teach you bad information. I've seen Google go to sites where people are misdirecting information, don't even have all the information, and there's a bunch of catty blog sites and all that other stuff. So, there's a lot of books. You know how I learned Shakespeare? Because a teacher taught me. And he said, where can I learn more stuff? He said, go look at this. And he'll tell you, if you really want to know about this, go look at this, go look at this, go look at this. When I tell people about like places where you want to learn like systematic racism and all that stuff, I tell them, go to Hidden Colors. Hidden Colors will teach you a lot of stuff. If you're not a person that don't have the time to teach, you don't have the time to teach, at least redirect them. Us as black people, we are always going to be giving out information. Some of these white people, yeah, they're going to stay ignorant. But the ones that do, I do think it's our responsibility to at least redirect them where to go. Google, sometimes not your best friend. I would tell you, if I have a bunch of information on Ali, I'm going to tell you, look up his autobiography. That's a direct point. Because some people say Google it. What the fuck am I supposed to Google? You're not giving me it. I have these comments, look, like a lot of people, especially on the right-wing side, that's for Trump, and I asked them specifically, what does Trump do? And they go, Google it. No, I'm asking you, because sometimes I feel like you may not have those answers. Now, I know Amanda Seals, She said, I learned all about the Holocaust. That's you. But I'm pretty sure someone pointed you in the right direction. And that's the problem I have for black people. A lot of us, like I said, we don't want to, not only we don't teach people, we don't even want to point people in the right direction. So these people are going to stay lost. And it's like, I don't know where to look for, where to start. Give them a head start. I always feel like you should at least give them a pinpoint to where they look at. That way, when it sticks in their head, it's like, oh, this is what they was talking about. When I do my debates, and people know when I do my debates, I make sure I have facts to back it up. Because last thing I want to do is to give people bullshit and I don't have nothing to back it up. So at least I'm always I always try to be packed with information, or where I'm learning things from, or where I get the references from. And that's what I need people to do. If you're not going to teach, redirect. Give them somewhere to start with. I'm not knocking Amanda Seales, because this is where, honestly, where this rant came from. Because Amanda Seales is like, I learned the Holocaust but I'm pretty sure she had to redirect it from somewhere to learn from the Holocaust. Someone had to put that in her mind. Now, if she did it on her own, that's cool. But not a lot of people are like that. Anytime, I remember this one time in the Navy when I was brushing my hair and my hair was short. And a lot of those white people was like, why do you brush your hair? I literally had to explain them. Why do black people brush their hair? Because it's for grooming reasons. Now, they might not talk to other black people like the whole day, but since I'm the only one around, I feel like sometimes I gotta understand them. A lot of these people, and I keep telling black people, this is not, and when I'm saying this, I'm not defending white people, I'm not caping white people. Some of them really don't fucking know. You would think they know, but the school systems do not teach them this shit. And I fucking mean this. They do not teach them this shit. The shit about when Charlamagne was trying to tell Tommy Lauren about the Black Panthers, and all she would tell them is, oh, they're a bunch of terrorists. She didn't. You could obviously tell you didn't know. Now, he gave them every reference and all that stuff where to look up. She didn't take it but that's on her ignorance. But as far as Charlamagne goes, he cool. I gave you the information. I showed you where to look at. I gave you the pinpoint. It was your choice not to take it. Now, if you give these people the strength and they don't take it, that's not on you. That's on them. Because I gave you the reference. I gave you where to look at. I did everything on my power just to make sure you got somewhere where to start from. If you didn't take it, that's on you. So, with that being said, in conclusion, black people, we are always going to be teachers. We got to learn. Sometimes we got to learn. As J. Cole said, we got to learn to have patience. We got to learn to I understand. We're in the point of anger. I'm not telling you not to have your anger. You should always have your anger. But at the same time, when you come out to speak to people, you got to speak to them in a civil manner. I do believe you still got to speak to people in a civil manner. You'll catch flies more, the same. You catch flies with honey than vinegar. I believe in that concept. I don't know how many times I've had conversations with white people about racism, and I didn't raise my voice, and I talked to them like man to man. It happens. Sometimes some people just want to have a civil conversation. And maybe you're the key to it. Think about that the next time you tell people just Google it. And don't give them no way to redirection. So, let me know what y'all think. Till then, we're going to have more to talk about. This is just to get things, because I've really, really finally got back to being on video again. But till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.
Fancy ass man wear glove with rings, flying around town in a tub of wings. Found out how to make love to fiends. He mixing that fudge with the drug of dreams. She too teenage to have a drug of choice, but she fuck with that Royce like she love Detroit. She rolled. Pharaoh.